Hey everyone, welcome to part 8 of my continuing series on perfume minis. And I'll start with a perfume by Yves Rocher called Bleu or Blue. And this is the bottle. Reminds you of one of Hugo Boss's signature bottles. I think it's for men, although it does not really say, and there was not much information online for this one. So I was not able to find any notes, but off the top, wow, I've got to be careful with these minis because if you don't open them right, they can splash all over you. It's a very fresh citrusy top, typical of a men's cologne. So I think this is for men, and because of the color, nothing much to say about this one. It's fresh and citrusy. Okay, so that's Bleu by Yves Rocher. Okay, next one will be by Ricci called Signoricci. I hope I pronounced it correctly. It has this very interesting holder with the lion in a marble design. So you can see Signoricci Weekender. This is interesting because it comes with an ad. It's like a set, toiletry set, and it comes with an ad for a motel, and the prices are quoted in francs, so I think this predates the debut of the euro. So it has an eau de toilette in this set that looks like the flacon for Filius, and there are room rates in this little brochure over here. Okay, let's see whether it smells like Filius or any other typical male cologne. It's a bit more lemony, less spicy at the top. It has this plastic cap which has to be removed. Okay, I hope I don't tear it because it is really brittle after all these years. Oh, I tore it. This plastic cap. I don't think it has been used. Anyway, it has a bit of a spicy, citrusy edge. I have opened this and put this on before. Nothing much to recommend it. Let me read you the notes. So it is still in production. It was launched in 1965. Top notes are green notes, galbanum, petitgrain, bergamot, and lemon. Middle notes are carnation, mandarin, orange, lily of the valley, and rose. Interesting for men's fragrance. And base notes are labdanum, tonka bean, amber, civet, oak moss, vetiver, and cedar. Okay, the little rubber cap is falling apart because of its age. So it's just a citrusy fragrance for men, this one. And let's see whether I can get more clues by smelling the soap. Apparently this is one of the more well-known men's fragrances from Ricci. Oh, sorry, there's a case there. So I won't bother because it takes too much time. But suffice it to say that this is another lemony, spicy scent for men. Okay, next one will be for women. And this is from Helena Rubinstein, and it is called Barynia. And this is the flacon. Okay, this is the flacon, quite interesting with the cubist cap in plastic. Let me read you the notes before I give you the impressions. So it was launched in 1985, a floral aldehyde. Fragrance features vetiver, musk, carnation, jasmine, hyacinth, tuberose, sandalwood, benzoin, bergamot, amalfi lemon, orris, civet, rose, lily of the valley, violet, orchid, and aldehydes. Okay, aldehydes, come and hit me. Yeah, it's a bit aldehydic. I put some on. It is quite oriental in its initial blast, slightly floral, a little fruity, a little bit spicy, and this is the eau de parfum. So I think it's going to get more seductive and sensual later on, if the notes are anything to go by, with civet and all those florals and sandalwood. Okay, so quite an alluring fragrance, this one. That's Helena Rubinstein's Barynia. Okay, and the next one is from Laura Ashley, and it's called Dilys. Okay, can you see it? And this is 5 ml of eau de parfum. The large bottles of this apparently are quite rare online, quite hard to find, and they go for quite a high price. So I love this bottle. Isn't it cute? Is it supposed to represent an acorn or something? I think so. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, let me read the notes for this one. So Dilys by Laura Ashley contains peach, coriander, rosewood and plum, gardenia, jasmine, rose, narcissus, another favorite note, neroli and lily of the valley. The base is composed of sandalwood, musk and cedar. It was presented as the reflection of love and launched in 1992. Okay, let me smell this one. Very unique smell. Okay. Oh, very nice. I get some indolic notes here. I think it's a jasmine and gardenia. There is the distinct peachiness and fruitiness at the top. It says it has rosewood and plum. I do really get the plum here, and I can see why they discontinued this, so I can see why it can go for big sums, because it is quite an attractive, bewitching fragrance. Good one from Laura Ashley, an English company. Okay, let me finally end today's segment in part 8 with another niche mini called Feminite du Bois by Serge Lutens, and this was reformulated not too long ago. Apparently this doesn't have the sensuality of the original formulation, with a different flacon design, and off the top of my head, this contains cumin, cedar, I think it contains plum, yes, plum, and some other woody and fruity notes. So it smells to me like stewed prunes, and then the cumin gives it a kind of body odor sweatiness that comes in the picture after about 5 to 10 minutes, and then it becomes very woody and cedary. This apparently is a true masterpiece from Serge Lutens, one of his better compositions. It's hard to open this cap without spilling, so I think I'll leave this alone, but suffice it to say that it is quite unisex to me, although some says that it leans towards the feminine side, and I love the fruity, plummy, cedary notes, although I don't really fancy the cumin part. Okay, so that does it for part 8, and I thank you again and hope that you will join me for part 9 later on. Thanks.